animals, horses or mules, you're usually dealing with anywhere from 100 to 200 pounds. Average 150, 160 pounds. I know most of us when we ride in our saddle are much heavier than that, but it's I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. even me with my saddle is heavier than that. Okay, but when we ride, we balance. A pack animal, that load's there, and it doesn't self-balance. Also, the center of gravity is a lot higher. When you stand in your stirrups, your center of gravity is down here below the animal. And when you've got boxes or top loads, the center of gravity is up here. So that's why we can't put as much weight on as maybe a rider would. We'll start just real quick about saddling. When I saddle with having in mind that if you have a problem, you want to be able to get this stuff loose. If you have an animal go down, or for any reason at all. So what we use is a buckle hitch, and it's a real simple hitch. Basically, it gives you the ability to yank this thing off, even with the boxes on it.
There you go. Now they can.
No, they can't do it. I didn't realize everybody's going to sit over there, so. What it is, the ladder goes stuck up through the ring, back down.
Pull and go.
And a buckle. I was asked yesterday, have I ever had one of these come loose? Never.
Could you show that again because you were running?
Do this my one.
I'll do the back one.
Do it
too.
backwards with your offhand. No. You're just gonna do it backwards with your offhand.
I'll turn the other way this time. I'm not going to make this real tight. Basically, your cinch ladder goes up through the ring, and you turn it right back over itself, and come back down again, okay? Leaves a loop up here. And this loop, you just stick this free end through and pull it tight. You see what it does? It leaves these ends down here that you can actually see. And if you do have to get the saddle off with the load still on, you just give that a yank and it's loose.
Nice.
Some saddles have ties on both sides. Mine has buckles on one side, ties on this side. Buckle, of course, you can get off. Basically, that's a good way to saddle. And there's different variations. I've seen people where they have, this is real narrow, so I can't do it. They go toward the center. I've got a saddle with smaller latigos, and I put the loop under here, and it keeps it from flopping around. I have a friend of mine that does this down low, free end sticking up. Does you no good. It's under the box. You can't get to it. There's a britchin. Basically, this keeps your load and your saddle back. It rides around the rump of the animal. And then, of course, breast collar. Most of you have these on your saddles. Same thing. Same thing. And you want these positioned to where it rides in the area of the least amount of movement. Point of the shoulder, across the chest, where it doesn't chafe. Same thing with the britchin. I have one mule that does not hold a pack saddle well, so I have to rig her way low because of the way she's built. It's not really the ideal pack mule, but she's a good mule and I use her anyway. So that's kind of the basics of saddling, and